Our next guest is making his network television debut tonight. He is a very funny gentleman, and he will be seen in person. He will be appearing in person. He can be seen in person next week in Denver at the Comedy Works. Please welcome comedian Dennis Miller.
Nice to be here. So I'm a comedian. That's my job. Now, jobs are funny. There are no hard, fast rules on making it to the top, but a pretty good rule of thumb is if you make it to age 35 and your job still involves wearing a name tag, you've probably made a serious vocational error somewhere along the line. So, I'm married. I've been married around 9 months. I noticed subtle sexual problems creeping into the marriage. My wife's dropping little hints that everything isn't quite what she would like it to be. For instance, last night I was feeling kind of frisky. I hop into bed, and she's lying there in a shark cage, and I'm banging my snout up against the cage. She's sticking me with that prod, you know, and all the guys on the Calypso are laughing at me. I don't need that. So I'm staying out on Long Island with friends. I got up early this morning, had breakfast at the International House of Pancakes. And you know, as soon as you walk into the place, there's that distinct worldwide feel, huh? Yeah. I was baffled by the complex international menu, so I just had the flapjack du jour, and you know, my syrup steward helped me with the selection. I had a very dry maple, busy but never precocious. I'm driving into the show tonight. I stop at a 7-Eleven. The man in front of me orders a big gulp. Now, do I need 32 ounces of any fluid? This drink has an undertow. What do you dock your jet ski in this thing? I mean, who do they think is that thirsty? I guess this is for the guy who walks right off the surface of the sun directly into the 7-Eleven. You know, I'm a little parched, Habib. What do you have in a depth chart size drink back then? Now they have something called a super big gulp. I can only imagine they must back a tanker truck up to your house and jam a nozzle down your throat and start irrigating you like some personalized Tennessee Valley Authority project or something. Flew in yesterday from L.A. Whenever I travel, I go by plane. I don't trust trains. I never have. Even as a young boy, I was skeptical. I remember those old movies where somebody would get on the train. Halfway through the journey, they'd reach up above the window, yank down on that cord. Yeah, you know, I don't think I ever want to be on any form of mass transit where the general public has access to the vehicle's brakes. I'd hate to find out we went off the tracks at 200 miles an hour because Gus thought he saw a woodchuck. I guess the big story in New York is Bernard Goetz has finally gone to trial. The New York subway vigilante shoots 4 kids because they ask him for $5. You know, I'm not a legal expert. I don't know if this man's guilty or innocent, but I can pretty well guarantee none of his friends are going to be bumming money off him in the near future. I'd say Bernie's just a little tense, huh? You don't want to ask this cat to go Dutch, huh? You know, I saw in the news last night, unbelievable. Walter Mondale finally resurfacing after a bad political defeat. You know, it's been a while. I don't remember the final count, but I know when I went to bed, Reagan had 598 electoral votes. Mondale had 3, which, if you think about it, is only 3 more than I had, and I didn't even run, you know? Well, thank you for bordering on applause. But, you know, this guy spent $20 million, and I almost tied him. So, that's gotta hurt, huh? So Reagan's our president again. I think Reagan's a nice man, good leader. He's getting up there, though. Got to keep an eye on him. I think when a man gets to be 70, we ought to start voting on him at the end of each week. Every Sunday night, do it over the telephone like MTV, 50 cents a call. You want Reagan, you want David Lee Roth, let the people speak. You realize at the end of this next term, Reagan will be 77 years old. 77. And he has access to the button. You know, my grandfather's 77. We won't let him use the remote control for the TV set. You know? You've been nice.
Very funny, Dennis. Very funny. We'll be right back, folks. Dennis Miller. Okay, we're done. Dennis, thank you very much. Geez, that was very funny. Come back and see us as soon as you can. Phil, thank you. Nice to see you. You sound terrific. Good luck with everything.
Thank you, David.
Please come back. Also, my thanks to Maria Conchita Alonso. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night is Medical Oddities. We have a woman who has a small intestine that counts to 10. We'll see you then. Good night.